Thank you, Madam Chairman. I would certainly agree with my colleague as he began his statement when he talked about one's belief in abortion as a very personal, very personal issue. And let me just note that I always, in my life, I wasn't always opposed to abortion, and I didn't really start thinking about it until later on. But once I started thinking about it, and once I came to the conclusion that we're talking about the life of a child, at that point, there was just no other direction. Let me note that God blessed my family with triplets 7 years ago, and I will tell you, we struggled to have children, and we followed those children, those little babies, from very early on in their development, and you could see that beep, beep, beep on the screen, and it really, once you've gone through that, it's very difficult to think that we're not really talking about a baby after that, because we know that that early stage led to these wonderful children that I have in my life right now. And I don't think that, and I think that these medical steps taken to snuff out their potential for life while in the mother's body was the taking of a human life. And I think that that is something that when someone actually comes to that conclusion that we are talking about human life, we're talking about that, then there's just no choice. And I think that maybe when I'm talking to my colleagues, I'm just hoping that their eyes will be open as mine were to the fact that we can't let some baby be killed with some central planning or some idea about health care, general health care in mind. Now, let me just note that, again, we're not talking necessarily just about abortion. Here, the only thing we're really talking about today is the taxpayer dollars being used to sponsor abortion. So even if you don't agree that life, that life as I saw it, and inside my wife, after 2 or 3 months, it appeared that that was life. Even if you disagree with that, you should be able to agree that taxpayer money shouldn't be used if there's that type of question, and so many wonderful people are on both sides of the argument. But you should if someone who you know is honest believes it could be a baby, you don't want their money to be taken from them in the name of killing a baby. So it's not about abortion, it's whether or not the government is going to be paying for abortions, and in this case, whether or not we are going to be permitting U.S. dollars that are sent overseas to help with family planning for poorer women overseas, whether or not that money can be used for abortion. And to show you how, and I think just how obsessed the other side is with making sure that there can be abortions, that they are insisting so much that abortion not be excluded, that they're willing to give up all of the money that's going into these clinics in order for them to have the right to advise a woman or provide a woman with abortion. There is no restrictions that anyone is considering on family planning. The only restrictions are being placed on abortion. So if someone says that they'd rather just not have family planning at all unless I can advocate abortion, because it's not complete family planning unless you can actually recommend that, I don't buy that. I don't buy that at all, and I would yield my remaining time to Ms. Schmitz.